What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Brave Exvius video. Now we're going to be talking about some information about the JP side of the game. We are currently under maintenance and a few things are being already data mined by the professional people of the Reddit. Let's hop in real quick, see what we got. Shout out to Nasta as always for the accurate and always precise information he provides to us. So we have the links here, right here, and I'm gonna go straight to what brings you here. We have now the information for Paladin of the Grandshelt, which is the new main unit, as well as Sophie and Ayabrea. So let's start with the Paladin of Grandshelt, the POG unit. He's gonna be attacker. Pretty much we all were expecting that. Not surprised there. The stats for the TMR. The TMR, it's called light armor, attack plus 72, element resist to water 30%, and a passive of attack 50% up. The STMR, Grey Sword, is an increase of 240 an attack. Whenever you're wielding a two-handed weapon, you're gonna get a 50% accuracy, and you're gonna increase the physical and magic damage against aquatics by 100%, so that's a killer, and increase the static attack by 500. Pretty much standard things, not too much, not too low, like it's just in the middle, in between. He belongs to the chain family of Absolute Mirror of Equity, Bolting Strike. Categories is gonna be on water, FFBE, JP Anniversary, Esper of Ruin, Blessing of the Crystals. Damn, Blessing of the Crystal keeps getting buffs. Guardians and Elite Soldiers. So pretty good, good categories there. Let's continue right here. The Vision card he's gonna be getting. It's gonna have a level 1 base attack of 65. Level 10 you're gonna be getting an attack base of 130 up. The passes are going to be like a level 4 increase on attack by 50%. At level 7 you're going to be getting an increase on attack of another 50%, so a lot of attack. And finally at level 10 for FFB units you're going to be getting a static 500 attack. So these units is just plain and simple, purely just like raw damage. Here are the stats for this guy. You can see that there's some different stats here. That's because it's like the base stats, EX1, EX2 and EX3, and then the MB plus stats, because this is actually an MB plus unit. If you didn't know already, it's gonna be a MB plus unit. As far as resistance goes, he only has a 3% like resistance to water. I can't remember, like currently on the anniversary event and stuff, we do have like bosses doing water attacks, but water attacks are not so often. I don't know. Resistance, he is immune to confusion, and he is immune to disease. Not too bad. You can equip him with great swords and katanas. Obviously rain, great swords, laswell, katanas, you know, fusion. Good armors, not too bad. Here's the really interesting part. Since he's an MB plus unit, this is an MB plus ability that you can get an EX2. It increases the LB damage by 500% for 2 turns to the caster, obviously, not spellable. So you're gonna be wanting to use this just before throwing up your LB, probably the SLB, because I think, and we're gonna confirm this, he's an super LB unit. We have obviously the LB field right here, and we have the other Magnus right here, which is increases the LB damage by 400% for 2 turns to the caster. So you can actually use this in top of this. I don't see any restriction. We have to see him in game though, but I don't see any restriction for you to like blocking you to use the 2 abilities at a time. So you can actually build this guy so that you can use these 2 Magnus and then go for the SLB, and you're gonna completely annihilate anything. This ability right here, it's really interesting because every 5 turns you're gonna be able to recover HP, pretty much a full heal, because it's 20k. Unless you're adding a lot of HP for the unit, I don't think you're gonna be capping in 20k. So it's a full heal, and you're gonna be getting 1k of MP, and you're gonna be increasing the LB gauge by 30, which is good. It's decent, it's okay, but the HP and the MP, it's totally good. This other ability is gonna be it's a weapon impair. You're gonna be decreasing the Grey Sword resistance for one enemy. It's gonna be for 25% for 3 turns. The same thing is gonna be applying for water physical and water damage, and it's gonna be 50% 3 turns. You're gonna be increasing the LB modifier by 120, not too shabby, 3 turns, and pretty much apply to all the physical attacks. Can't be the spell. This other ability right here is just basically like a finisher attack. The Esper of Rain has this. You can usually chain, and then use this as a finisher attack if you want to. We have an imbue, a personal imbue for him, because this is going to be increasing water, light, and dark resistance. I mean a buff, my bad, not an imbue, like a buff. And he can mitigate the damage taken by 30% for 2 turns, increase the resistance to all the status alignment by 100% for 2 turns, so you're gonna be immune to anything. That is totally great. And you're gonna increase the resistance to the breaks, attack, defense, magic, and spirit for 2 turns. So you're gonna be pretty much gaining immunity. Obviously you're gonna be getting damage, but I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? And then we have the usual attacks, the physical attack damage, absolute mirror record to one enemy, and then the bolting strike to AoE, and pretty much the same ability that everyone else has been getting, water physical damage to one enemy, and decreasing the water resistance for 3 turns. Pretty much baseline. I mean, right here, other than this ability, everything seems to be like not out of the ordinary. But I mean, the Magnus is really good. 400% LB damage increase is terrifically, it's just perfectly, it lines perfectly with everything we've been getting for the past 6 months or so. Here we have the passives that we all, pretty much everyone knows. Once we reach EX2, we're gonna be able to cast the Wandering Spirit. EX3, it's gonna give you a 500 base attack increase. Here are very interesting things. He has a chain modifier by 100%, and the same thing for the elemental chain. He increases the LB damage by 50%. That's a passive. Same thing with the attack and the accuracy whenever you're wielding any weapon. Single wielding any weapon. Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't read that correctly. It's going to increase the equipment attack by 50% and the physical accuracy by 25% when single wielding any weapon. So okay, it's pretty much like free. The killers is insects, fairies, aquatics, humans, and demons. 200%. I think Rain has that as well. An increase of 100% for HP, and you can ignore the fatal damage 100% when HP is above 30%, one time only. So if they're gonna be like one-shotting you, you're gonna be able to survive. Totally good. We can autocast the LB at the start of the battle. Need to double check how much is it. This is another ability that Paladin of the Grandshelt now has. Since they're a fusion between Rain and Laswell, now you're gonna be getting attack, defense, and magic and spirit whenever you equip a katana. Or you're gonna be getting attack 50%, physical accuracy 25% when single wielding any weapon. So you're gonna be using just one weapon, you're gonna be getting this. If you choose to go with the katana, you're gonna be getting the extra buff. And if you don't go like that and you wanna be like, okay, let's go with dual wielding, you're gonna be getting an extra 30% attack increase. Attack, defense, magic, and spirit at 100% when equipped with a great sword. So this is, you can either get this or you can either get this. It's all up to you, right? Personally, I think I'm leaning more for the great sword. But if you go for the dual wielding, you can get more chain modifier because dual wielders get more chain modifiers, so there's that. It's gonna increase the LB gauge, the MP restore per turn, pretty much baseline. You can increase the attack by 200%, defense speed and HP and MP 60%. He has a very decent increases, to be honest. Attack by 200% and physical accuracy 24% with single any weapon, increase chain modifier by 100, pretty much baseline for the single weapon. If you equip the TMR or the STMR, you're gonna be getting an static increase of 1000 for attack, and we have physical and magic damage increase for beast. So part of the passive is gonna be like beast. So this guy is a beast killer. We can this is in the normal attack. Okay, not so much to go there. I think this is Protega. Yeah, it's Protega because it mitigates the physical damage taken by 500%, 50%. Let's see what's going on with the limit burst. It decreases the water resistance, decreases the defense, increases the attack to the caster, increases LB damage for 3 turns, and water physical damage 3 times 360 to one enemy. I see that you're supposed to use this once before using the SLB, before using the Magnus. So that's the way you're gonna be building this guy up. Right here you can see the SLB. I was right, it's a SLB. We didn't get any true Brave Shields this celebration. I think so. No, none. Yeah, none. Just pure SLBs. Probably the game is gonna go that direction now. It's gonna be like only SLB units. Who knows? What I mean? He seems nice. Nothing out of the ordinary. You're probably thinking like, oh, it's just boring. Just another Rain turning to Paladin of the Grandshelt. But I mean, he has very good stats, and whenever you get to the MP plus, trust me, it's gonna go even way higher. I didn't see the I didn't see leader skill, so he doesn't. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have a leader skill. Let's just move back to. Let's go see Sophie. And we're back. Let's see Sophie now. Sophie does have a Brave Shift. Let's start real quick. She belongs to the Bolting Strike family. Chaos, Wave Awaken. Categories are Water, Mage Support, FFBE, JP Anniversary, Esper, Ruin, Evocation, and Blessing of the Crystal. Blessing of the Crystals. Blessing of the Crystals still getting buffs. That is nice. TMR is a hat. Defense 16, Magic 64, Spirit 47, increases the LB damage by 50%, not too shabby. Increases physical and magical damage against aquatics 50%. Killer, no restrictions, awesome. Let's see, STMR is a rod. Okay, that's good. We needed one. Attack plus 34, Magic 238. It's a two-handed weapon, and you're gonna be increasing the accuracy by 50% plus the variance. Increases the LB damage by 50, the LB gauge rate by 100, and a base static magic increase of 500. She does have a CG limit burst, even if it says no right here. I don't know why. It is actually this one right here. Can we play it? There you go. Oh no. No, yeah, that's the one, right? Or is it that the no, that has to be, yeah, that has to be the LB. Okay, I don't know why it says no on the wiki, but I mean, whatever. It's okay. It's not too bad. It's okay. So you guys can see that there's supposed to be like Rain and Fina. I mean, Rain and Dark Fina, but I think that's Dark Rain now. I was thinking like probably Rain was having a daughter with Dark Fina, but I think it's probably Dark Rain. So Dark Rain and Dark Fina makes sense. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's continue. So the vision card is an increase for attack and magic by 170. Passives are increases the attack and magic by 80, level 1. Same thing for, it's gonna have an increase of attack and magic by a flat 500. And yeah, this is bug because it also says level 1. It can't be right. Okay, these are the stats. She has a Brave Shift available for turn 1, and it can last for 4 turns, and then it has a cooldown of 4 turns. Okay. It's not bad. Same thing as the Paladin of the Grandshelt, 30% increase. Resistance to the water, and she's immune to paralyze and immune to petrification. You can get this 1 use per battle, and it increases the water physical damage and the magic water damage by 100% to all allies, so that's a very good buff. So that's good. She's gonna be buffing the party. She increases defense and spirit by 250, 3 turns to all allies, and increases water, light, and dark resistance by 80% for 2 turns. Increases attack and magic by 250 for 3 turns. Increases LB damage 200% for 3 turns to all allies. So it's crazy. It's really good. Very decent buff for all the allies right there. Decreases the roll resistance by 40% for 3 turns to all enemies. Then we have this another cooldown. Water magic damage is just like a finisher as well, like Rain and Paladin of the Grandshelt. We have another water increase in peril. Okay, LB modifier. This is good. LB modifier 130 for 4 turns to the caster, all magic attacks, and increases the magic by 300% for 1 cast while reducing spirit by 50%. Okay, it's I mean, her roll is not doing damage, but I mean, either way, it's good. If you get it to EX2, you're gonna be getting 100% to all killers, pretty much. Omni killer, that is good. Always welcome. Modifier by 200 at level 5, which I think is gonna be, if Paladin the Grandshelt has Protect God, this is gonna be Shelga, pretty much, I imagine that. Anyways, let's go see right here. Yeah, it's Shelga. She has a heal. It's gotta be Kuraga for the base stat. Water Imperil and water resistance. Yeah, pretty much. She does have a leader skill. The leader skill is good. It's pretty much one side of the Rain Esper of Ruin, which is just water, for just water. I mean, if you have Rain, I don't know what you want to run her as leader. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I mean, if you want to do it, go for it. So yeah, when you shift her into her Brave form, pretty much the same thing. The only thing that changes is that she's gonna be doing a bulk damage. That's a new one on the anniversary. So she's the only one with the bulk damage. Weird thing to do, but I mean, it is welcome. We're gonna be switching from MP to evocation. I mean, I'm sold. But I mean, we have to look at her on game, in the game, and see how good she is. Okay, we need to wait for that. Okay. What do I think about these units? Just on paper, they're good. They're keeping up with the 8th anniversary for sure. I don't see any problem at all. I see them like decent. To be honest, Sophie leader skill is just like unnecessary. Like, they could have thrown another category there. I don't know, let's say just go for support. I don't know, you're not gonna run a full party of support, but you know, like throw anything else. Like evocation will be a very good one. 1000 flat, but I mean, it's okay, whatever. They decided to go for it, it's okay. Finally, we're gonna switch to Ayabrea, guys. Ayabrea is totally different on the JP side. Since there's no Clash of Wills on the JP side, obviously she has to be like readjusted for that, and for that matter, they decided to go and provide her with Omni Imbues. You're gonna be able to imbue your party with fire, ice, dark, and that is crazy. Not so much to say about her. I will do a video for her, but I mean, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let's wait for the maintenance to be over, and then we're gonna be able to take a look at Paladin of the Grandshelt and Sophie. So good luck everyone with the pulls, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. See ya.